let's talk a little bit more about the secessions, the peaceful divorces that are sorely needed throughout Western civilization. Basically, the conservatives were napping when the left overtook them and just made life a hell on earth for them. And they're continuing to do their best to keep it that way. And now we are reaching a crossroads. I said we trusted them. We thought they were good, normal people, good fellow citizens, patriots. What they mean by patriot and what we mean by patriot are two different things. So, we find ourselves at the crossroads. I hear a lot about peaceful divorce now. But really, is peaceful divorce, I don't really see how it can stay peaceful. I mean, this would be kicking the can of trouble down the road a few years. I mean, of course, we should try to do everything we can to preserve peace as long as we can, because we know once conflicts break out, it will be like a snowball, uncontrollable, and things will just be very, very bad. So, the peaceful divorce, the thing is we need enough people to want the peaceful divorce, because otherwise, by majority rule, everybody's just gonna keep taking it. I mean, we're sort of like we're occupied countries now. We're occupied by politicians. These aliens named politicians that are supposed to be representing us, but in reality have set themselves up as kings and queens. So, we'll look at it this way. Say we get an agreement to secede from the left. First of all, I don't think there's going to be that much happiness because, there's going to be the way society's mixed today. I'm talking for all our Western nations. Everybody is mixed in. I'm not talking about just marriage. I'm talking about living locations. The country's conservative, the city is liberal. So basically, the country would have to secede from the city and to form their own autonomous zones, if you will. So it would be like on so many different little levels that the secessions would be. It wouldn't be just a complete split down the middle or a complete split across or whatever. This would be like a series of secessions by region, which would end us up back with, medieval times, all the tiny little countries and everything. But we do what we have to do to preserve freedom. And like I said, right now we're still going down a path that is very, very destructive. And, we have a thief in the highest house in the land here in America. A bold-faced thief. Might as well have just broken a window and got in that way, because that's pretty much how it was done. And the left is not going to rest until they have destroyed everything and everyone. That is their personality. Now, if only we had conservatives who wouldn't rest until we had freedom and until we had a good quality country. Wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't it be nice if the good people were as committed and as passionate about improving society and our institutions as the left is about destroying everything and everyone? All I can tell you, we need to get passionate, because that's the only way we are going to save ourselves. We need to get passionate about our freedom and about change. The left is passionate in all the wrong ways. So, here's the thing. Say we get our peaceful divorce. We get a few peaceful divorces here and there. But the thing is, how the left is. They're going to push. They're going to try to get themselves rights in our new autonomous countries. They're going to try to get them worm their way in one way or another. And then probably a few years down the road, we will be facing the same situation we're facing today. I mean, you're going to have to be tough. You can't just believe everybody who says they want good for their fellow man, because they really don't. You have to be very careful, and you have to have principles and all those things. So, like I said, the left if we got our peaceful divorce, the left would either infiltrate in a few years like they have done in America, or they will, begin conflicts in a couple of years after they get tired of enjoying their poop and needle filled streets. They might get a little bit tired of that, and then they'll want to come into the peaceful, conservative countries that have law and order. And that's when we cannot let them do that. That is when we say, nope, you've got to stay in your country with your policies, and you've got to clean up your own streets, and you've got to make your own country a better place to live. You're not just running away from the mess you made. So I'm saying it's going to take toughness. It's going to take collective effort if we are to pull our freedom away from the clutches of the left. And that's just the way it is. So I'm still not sure how everything's going to work out. I mean, I guess there are people working behind the scenes, but and there are people who are definitely passionate. President Trump is passionate. But do we have enough passionate people? Enough to get something done? That's the whole question. Do we have enough passionate people to make change in America and in the other Western nations? Because that's what it's going to take. It's going to take big change to fix our problems. So, well, we all have a lot of creativity and a lot of imagination and a lot of willpower. And doing the right thing, we will be stronger than the wicked on the left. So we got to keep the faith and not give up. Start thinking of how to improve the country and ways to extricate ourselves from this unpleasant situation we've gotten ourselves into as a result of letting the politicians rule on autopilot. It's just the way it is. So, all right, we'll keep working, keep trying, keep praying, keep hoping, and if it's the Lord's will, we will get out of our unpleasant predicament. But it'll take us all working together and pooling our ideas and keeping the faith. All right, Freedom Ring.